them in the quarterfinals. Also the Popov brothers in the mix there too. So very entertaining quarter of the draw. But surely Kim and Seo, the favorites to progress. One of the favorites for the title as well. Seo Seung-jae, who's already the reigning champion in men's doubles and mixed doubles, will look to make it back-to-back in men's, given that he's only playing the single discipline now. There he is. He and his partner Kim Won-ho back on court after a few weeks off, lead the way against the young Singaporean pair of Wesley Ko and Junsuke Kubo, the 23-year-olds from Lion City. And they have their work cut out for them against the world #1s, who are one of the most informed men's doubles players and pairs of the year.
This color?
What an
blue
experience this will be for
white?
Singaporeans.
White for you, blue for you. White. Sorry? Surface. And receiver? Kubo. And which side? Right.
So Kim and Seo winning the toss, choosing to serve. Ko and Kubo choosing the far end, or holding on to the far end of the court. As we see Kim Won-ho return to Paris, where he won the silver medal at the last Olympics. It was at this very arena with his partner Jung Na-eun in mixed doubles. Got to the finals, to quite a few people's surprise, and then unfortunately fell just short to Jung and Hwang. But fond memories, I'm sure, for this man, Kim Won-ho, who's played in the World Championships last year, but only in the mixed doubles. This is his first men's doubles outing. World #1 since July this year. He and Seo Seung-jae, who also reached world #1 with Kang Min-hyuk previously. As you see there, the gold medal in men's doubles and mixed doubles in the 2023 edition. Before that, it was a quarterfinal appearance in 2022. Seo Seung-jae actually making a 4th World Championship appearance all in all, compared to Kim Won-ho's 2nd. Wesley Ko, 23 years of age, from Singapore, ranked 59th in the world, which is the best ranking they've enjoyed as a pair. He and his partner, Junsuke Kubo. And well, they have a win-loss record of 11-11 this year, as you see there, making their World Championships debut, him and Kubo. 50% of matches won overall this year, but also in the second round it stands at 3-all. Now you compare that to Kim and Seo, who have won 91% of their matches in 2025, 42-4. And in the second round, it's even tougher, reading 11-1. The only second round loss was at the Asian Championships to Fikri and Martin, and that too in 3 games. The umpires for this match, Daniel Law of Hong Kong, China, and Kelvin Sui in the service judges chair, are your officials. And joining me, I'm delighted to say, back in the co-commentator's chair is Bobby Griffin, multi-medalist for England and with Team GB. Bobby, welcome back.
Absolutely thrilled to be here. I mean, every now and again, there's something really special that we see in sports, and the year truly remarkable. Tournaments, you know, so the top 10, they're averaging nearly 10,000 ranking points a tournament, and that just highlights what you said earlier about the 91%. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, on paper, there's no doubt who are the favorites for this matchup. It'll be interesting to see what Ko and Kubo can do in response against the world #1s. First World Championships outing, and there's plenty of excitement about this pair, Kim and Seo. Plenty of people who want to take them down as well.
On my right, Junsuke Kubo and Wesley Ko. Singapore.
Kubo will be one of them.
And on my left, So Sun-jae and Kim Won-ho, Korea. So Sun-jae to serve to Junsuke Kubo. Love all. Play.
Landed out. Well,
One
Kim and Seo,
love.
of course, last tournament was China Open, where they were looking to do the Super 1000 sweep this year and fell just short. Well, not just short. They lost in the quarterfinals, to be fair, to the eventual champions, Fikri and Alfian. But what that did do in return, Bobby, is give them some more time to get ready for the World Championships, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. These players value the rest period of training.
2-1.
It was a real shame. Everybody wanted them to see China and make the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Malaysia Open, All England.
Service for call.
Super 1000.
Too high.
Yeah.
The China
Service over.
They did.
2-all.
Han Se-young in the women's singles is also on track to do that and fell short. It's never happened in the sport, and that's the special thing.
Service over. 3-2.
I'll tell you what, this is a good start from the young Singaporeans to try and get on top of their much higher ranked opponents.
Oh, it's just gone wide.
Service over. 3-all.
They have to make a good start here, don't they, Ko and Kubo? Just try and get those early points while Kim and Seo find some rhythm.
Service over. 4-3.
Yeah, just to reiterate, as I'm not sure, a couple of technical issues with the sound there, but yeah, I was saying how the near perfect record of Kim and Seo is remarkable. It is genuinely special, and not securing the China Open title, looking for that Grand Slam is a really remarkable achievement that this men's doubles pair have been on. They've been on a real tear, haven't they, this year? And like you say, that I suppose added break, as you mentioned, Mosh, having not won the China Open gives them a little bit more time to train, and I think that will only help get them in a position where they can win this title. And So Sun-jae will be looking to retain it, of course, with a different partner 2 years on, and that is again something quite special. I mean, he is one of the best men's doubles players and indeed mixed doubles players in the modern era. So reliable, so consistent.
I mean, we've seen it being done before, where they do win it with other partners, but not back-to-back. That's what's going to be a tremendous achievement, because, you know, players, their partnerships kind of run out of steam after a while, pairs, and then they come back with a new partner, and then it takes some time. So, but it's never been done back-to-back, or trying to defend it with a different partner.
Yeah, I'll have to double check that, because there have been some greats that have changed partners over the years from Malaysia and Indonesia. You might be very right. You might be very right. But there might have been. I mean, I'm thinking back to the likes of Asana Satyawan from Indonesia, who've changed partners and had massive success. So I will have to double check that. But nevertheless,
it's a big ask.
Not only that, in the modern era, to take 2 golds at the last World Championships in doubles, mixed and men's. Again, that doesn't really happen so much these days. It used to. We go back 10, 15, 20 years, and it was fairly common to see doubles players in both disciplines doing well.
4.
Thinking about the likes of Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei, and Zhang Nan used to do well in the men's doubles as well. You'd see him in both semi-finals, both finals quite often. But they haven't had the best start here so far.
No, I was just going to say, it's Ko and Kubo who really brought their A game here at the start of this opening game. Look at that, they're finding the spaces better.
It's really good anticipation from one of the Singaporeans. They're rushing the net as I think it was Kim Won-ho that was stretched from the far left to the far right side of the rear court.
Well, Ko and Kubo played late last night here on court 2, so they are far more familiar with the conditions and what it's required. So this is the time to sort of capitalize on that knowledge against Kim and Seo, who are out for the first time on court 2 or even in the arena this year.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And obviously with the start they've just had as well, there's no better opportunity to take a game, at least, off these two and really apply the pressure. So taking this opener, I think, for Ko and Kubo is really crucial.
So it's over. 9-6.
Makes a big difference. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. Day one action, especially in the morning session. Players have a chance to hit on these courts, but not in the same conditions necessarily. The previous day they'll get a chance to hit on the main hall, but there's no crowds, there's no noise, there's the atmosphere, there's the intensity of actually when it really matters. All of that changes, and of course just getting a chance to play in these conditions, which Kim and Seo haven't had. You know, this is their first time out. Compare that to like what you just said. They've been on this very court, and I mean hours ago, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's over. 10-7.
Well, they're doing well to stay ahead here against the world number 1s, that's for sure. Moving around really well at the moment. Ko and Kubo.
Great serve.
Steep smash.
So it's over.
From Seo Seung-jae.
8-10.
But, you know, I also think Kim Won-ho, silver medal at Paris, that was last year. Seo Seung-jae, gold medal at the World Championships, that was a year before. I mean, you put them two together, and that's like a really deadly combination, isn't it?
Well, the truth is, and in my view, Seo Seung-jae, he can play with anyone.
So it's over.
Marsh, you could
11-8.
you and him could go out on court today and
I'd
would
still
not
win.
embarrass yourself. I'm not going that far. I've never seen you play personally, but where I'm really going with that is that he's so versatile. He plays the game in a style that allows for anybody that's, I think, playing with him at a good level would feel comfortable. And I've no doubt they're going to come back in this match. I'd be very surprised if they don't. This opening game, as we've talked about, is the Singaporeans have the advantage because of that experience. They've already played here in the arena, they've played on this court, and these guys are fresh to the tournament. So I think that's what we're watching right now.
Clock to 20 seconds. Clock to 20 seconds. Coach. Eleven, 8. Play.
Defending so well, Ko and Kubo.
Look at that.
Yes, the pressure, however, just relentless from the Koreans.
So energetic as well.
8.
The longest rally of the game, and you've got to say, Singaporeans standing strong in defense, because they were getting a lot of shuttles back.
And how confident do they look as well? I mean, that's... You're in the World Championships, you're up against the best pair in the world. And we talked about yesterday how the underdog needs to approach some of these matches when they should. And possibly will be outclassed in the end, all through the legs. But, you know, they're playing with smiles on their faces, they're looking positive, they're actually looking for advantages off the shuttle, and that's what I'm really happy to see, that they are genuinely putting up the fight here. This is not necessarily a really bad performance so far from the world #1 pair. We're looking at a great performance from KO and Kubo.
Service over. 13-9.
So, Bobby, the only player to have won, and there is one in men's doubles with different partners, is Ricky Subagja, back in 93 and 95.
Yeah, I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly in the modern era it's unusual, and that's a great thing to say, but I just had a feeling that there must have been some players over the years that have won things back-to-back with different partners, but perhaps it might have been in mixing disciplines. It might have been a men's doubles gold one year with a mix the follow, you know, or something like that. But
that's far more common, I think, with different disciplines winning the gold. But Subagja did it in men's doubles, 93,
14.
with Rudy Gunawan, and then in 95 with Rexy Mainaki.
yeah, that's right. Terrific era of men's doubles to watch. Superb. This is really good play. From these two on the far side.
Just missed it.
Yeah, it's just gone long.
11-14.
Just long, but fantastic court coverage from Kubo there, coming forward, trying to find the back court.
Twelve, 14. Thirteen, 14.
That's a one-point game now. They're right back in it, Kim and Seo. Been on a 4-point run. I think it'd be fair to say that they're found their rhythm. The Koreans, a leveling score for the first time since 3-all in this match. Third shot.
14.
Really nice third shot, attacking across Ko's body. So they have the lead. Kim and Seo for the first time since 1-love in this game.
Yeah, and a crucial part of this opening game because, wow, not a bad serve. The return, however, just brilliant. They need this opener. In my view, Mosh, if they lose this one, it's going to be really tough to come back as the Koreans are sort of getting better into the game. They're getting used to the feeling of the court. You know, they're moving now better than they were, and hence the score is close and they've got the lead. But they're the best pair in the world. To come back and take games 2 and 3, if the Koreans win the opener, is very tough, very unlikely.
It's a much harder ask, isn't it? got to try and make the most of this momentum that they've generated. I mean, there's a big hits coming off the Singapore end.
Some terrific rallies in this, by the way. We were treated, I guess, yesterday by some draws where players that have been in the top 10 are playing top seeds in the event. So we had some close matches and some big upsets. You know, Li Shifeng's match, Ratchanok. We had Lakshya Sen against Xu Qi. Day one of, or rather round one of the Worlds, you see a lot of mismatches. You see the top players in the world coming up against players well down in the rankings from nations we're not used to watching on the top stage. And so the matches have been sort of quick and one-sided. I kind of thought this would go that way.
Yes.
And I'm delighted that it's not. KOR and Kubo are really putting up a fight here.
And it'd be fair to say that Kim and Seo are being made to work hard in this opening game. It's not like, you know, they're playing necessarily 3-4 gears down.
No, it's not. I think there's a bit more that we will see from them either today or in the tournament in defence, because they come out with some incredible defensive work when required, and I don't think they're quite as sharp in that respect just yet, but they've got the job done, and that's credit to a truly magnificent pairing, because without necessarily being in top gear, and whilst your opponents are playing so well, they're in this position.
4 game points. Service error from Seo means it's 3 game points. Just have such a great understanding of each other on the court, and as you saw there, Kim and Seo both working effectively to take the opening game. 21-17, went on a 6-point run towards the latter stages of that opening game, and that did the job in the end. But what a fantastic showing by these two as well.
Yeah, really impressed with KOR and Kubo today, despite losing that opener. And just goes to highlights. We use the word solid performance or whatever. That's what we're talking about, that display from Kim and Seo. Nothing necessarily outrageous, extravagant or special, just very consistent, doing the right thing, moving well, getting the basics right. And they are of such a high quality that it's been more than enough.
Right? You see how make them also not easy to attack. When I tell you the little thing like delay, last minute, also okay. This one you continue lah, but you must remember both of you already good. Sometimes you must know who go in front. Well, go both like that. Well, go and break the point from here. You turn here and then you take. After that you defend. It's difficult for you. Just
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
So Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae getting the job done in the end. Taking the opening game 21-17. Having trailed for most of it, it was just at the final push at 16-all, 15-all is when they made the leap. And now have that big advantage going into the second game. The change of ends as well. Let's see what response KOR and Kubo will have in the second game. Can they put up the same kind of fight?
Good
return. Read that serve well. Again, third shot there. There's an energy about KOR and Kubo which has been very, very exciting to watch. It's contagious. It feels contagious, the way they're running around, moving around, celebrating every point.
Yeah, it does. Animated, and you know, those shouts, those cries. They're not necessarily trying to get in the heads of their opponents. They're just trying to buoy themselves, and it's great to see. It's what's making this match actually really watchable.
Look at that. Full love up. Still believing, still going strong. Slowed down the tempo of this rally.
Well, look at that. Forced to take things really on the back foot, and I think why I sound surprised with the performance from KOR and Kubo is that they look very much in the right place. Yes, it's the early stages of the World Championships, but they're on the main stage against the best pair in the world, and they look like... And what a start, by the way. 6-love. They look very well accustomed to it, and yet you look at their performance, their history, even this year. They've played a few tournaments like the China Masters and Macau and stuff, for example, but without any success. Everything's international series, international challenge level. This is such a big step from what we're used to seeing these two play in. And do not look daunted in the slightest. In fact, it's the opposite. They've got a huge momentum with them right now.
He's got the line. Actually, he's found the space between the lines, Seo Seok-jae.
Yeah, the drop shot caught the net, and I'm surprised, actually, one of the Singaporeans was actually even able to get the shuttle back up in the air.
Well, you see Park Ju-bong in that bench, in the coaching bench. I mean, that's another sort of factor that's brought into the mix now in the Korean team, and especially with men's doubles and mixed doubles. Park Ju-bong brings so much more sort of strategy and thinking and experience. And you see the Koreans benefiting from that, the way they've grown this year.
Yeah, you talk about former champions and in different disciplines, etc. I mean, Park Ju-bong sitting behind you, Olympic gold medal in '92, 5 World Championship gold medals. I think he won. Just an incredible, incredibly experienced and well-accomplished coach. Look at this.
Just such high-energy badminton at the moment being played, especially from the Singapore end. I mean, they are pumped up, the two men on the near end of the court. One would not think they'd had lost the first game.
Oi! Kubo was... he was really hunting things off the shuttle. I mentioned it at the very start. That often makes a difference. You know, putting yourself in a position where you're looking to anticipate the next shot that may come, and you get it right, you look like a superhero. You get it wrong, and your partner has to pick up the pieces. But they're playing with such an intensity.
But also, you've got to take your chances, right? You've got to play some shots that are not necessarily the right choice to make, but you've got to take your chances because it might catch your opponent by surprise.
Yeah, and especially against a pair like Kim and Seo, because they are so well disciplined, so well organised, almost textbook, if you like, that to create the winning opportunities, you need to be a little different.
Well, this is where Kim and Seo are extremely good. Just sort of maintaining their cool and calm. They might be 1-8 down, but they know they've won enough titles, enough matches. Just keep their head about them, go about their business. Kim Won-ho kind of caught out of positions there, but to come through in the end. That's 4 straight points now.
Play on.
Yeah. Easy pickings for Seo Seung-jae. Did not fall into the temptation of going too far left onto that court. 2-point game.
So good in the mid-court, the Koreans. Didn't get away with it this time, but just absorbing that pressure and then adding a little bit of their own with that gorgeous technique. The power they generate with such a small swing. Yes, they lost the rally, and credit again. I mean, that's the nice thing about this match as well. We're talking more about Ko and Kubo than we are about you know, the greatest men's doubles pair we've seen in the last year or so.
Nine, 6.
3-point game. Oh, and Kubo still ahead. Oi.
Serve's over. 7, 9.
Looking to change the shuttle. Yeah. Breeze. See there. Wesley Ko.
Be ready.
That's the sort of thing I was talking about. It's an unorthodox sort of gamble. But when you get it right, had that have gone over and smashed through the floor, you know, it might have even left a dent. He would have been hitting it so hard. Oi. That looked like easy pickings, and yes, I think it caught the net on the way through. Something did.
Well, look at that 1-point game. Not long ago, they were 1-8 down.
Wesley.
And this is
Kubo.
exactly
Come here.
why they're world
No
number
more
ones. They
walking
just
around.
can
Don't
turn
delay.
things around.
I think the umpire having a friendly warning with Ko and Kubo.
Yeah, not to delay.
Yeah.
It's a good pickup by Kim Won-ho.
Oh, what left? What's that, 8 out of the last 9 points? What a turnaround this is. And again, like we said at the end of the first, they look relaxed, cool, everything's in their stride, the Koreans. Surely you'd get a little rattled 7-love down, but they don't seem, it didn't affect them in any way.
And take the lead for the first time in the second game, 10-9 up. Oh, he missed
Serve's
that.
over. 10.
Yeah,
all.
shame to miss, but that is a lesson. The serve, and then the third shot, if you like, from Seo, getting into that body position to cut out that mid-court drive, just makes it look easy, and it really isn't.
Oh, nice net roll.
It's one of the things the Koreans do so well is understand.
Serve's over. 11-10. Interval.
He missed the length on that.
Yeah,
completely.
deceptive shot, just didn't get over. But something they do so well is understanding when to be patient and when to really go at the attack and try and get that formation going to cut out from the forecourt, because Kim Won-ho in particular, he just knows when to take the pace off because he's under a bit of physical pressure, movement pressure, and then when he's in a good position, he hits hard and tries to bring his partner in, and they're fabulous at that.
The first day shot, don't too easy like you lose because too easy. After you want to start, you discipline about I know you're excited, right? But sometimes you too fast, like everyone already won't go in. This is disturb. You must fast, but proper, not like suddenly go. See, like a few points lose from here, lah. Yeah? Just when you play normal, lah. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Keep the points as well. Because like, I don't know what. Don't you want to beautiful, yeah?
So back on court to restart game 2. 11-10 up are the world number ones.
Wesley.
Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae.
Wesley to receive.
Seo Seung-jae pointing out lights in the crowd.
11-10.
Still just a 1-point game.
Play.
Given the way KOR and Kubo started the second game, that still could go their way. Despite the odds being stacked up against them.
12-10.
That's one long.
13-10. Play on.
KOR and Kubo, of course, making their World Championships debut. Played in the Asian Championships this year for the first time. And were knocked out in the first round by Arif and Yap of Malaysia at straights. But that was 17 and 19 against someone like Arif and Yap.
10.
So there is potential there. You can see, like, if, you know, with enough opportunities, maybe when they start playing on the World Tour more regularly, certainly make for exciting prospects.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's
11.
feels like it's almost a shame we haven't
14.
seen more of these two to this point. It would have been nice to see them playing at some higher level World Tour finals because, World Tour events.
Yeah.
Because it looks like they deserve to be here. This is a great performance from them, and like you say, we'll see a lot more of them in the future.
Service over. 15-11.
They're young as well, aren't they, Mosh? So they've got a long way to go.
Yeah. I mean, they're slowly getting to going to be playing some of the best badminton when they get to 25 to 27 years of age, which is where Kim and Seo are right now.
Oi.
Lovely shot.
A little bit of flamboyance from Seo Seung-jae and didn't actually get away with it. Well read by Ko and Kubo.
12-15.
It's 3 points. Gap for KOR and Kubo to try and conquer. Oh, fantastic hits of the Koreans.
Oi, that one would normally come back. Well placed.
Serve over.
That smash.
16-12.
The way they can sort of, the athleticism they have, the way they sort of arch their bodies to get into positions.
It makes me very jealous.
Aren't you glad you don't play it as much anymore?
Wish I did, but
I know.
That's just the way it goes, right? We get older.
17-12.
Just gets it rolled over. 17-12. Just 4 points required now for Kim and Seo to move on to round 2.
Great backhand. It looks effortless, but
18,
generates power, turns
12.
the shuttle off his body. It's the shot just before that that did the damage and got the attack back for the Koreans, and that's the thing, it looks effortless, and it's actually just brilliant to watch.
Goes long.
19-12.
And it's just 2 points required now for the #1 seeds, the world #1s. 5 titles this year already. And this would be their biggest scalp should they go all the way. It will certainly make amends for the China Open loss.
Whoa.
Catches the line.
That is incredible. What
20.
a smash.
Match
Round the head,
point,
cross court.
12.
And from 7-1 down, or 7-love, I think it was, the Singaporeans have only scored 5 points. Just amazing turnaround.
So 8 match points now. And they just needed the one. Kim Won-ho with a fist bump in the end. Coming through with his partner, 21-17, 21-12 against Wesley Koh and Junsuke Kubo of Singapore. They've gotten through the first round hurdles, dusted off the cobwebs. Fair to say they're back in action.
Yeah, absolutely.
Match
I think they got into maybe 4th gear at the end of the first to make sure they won it.
21-17,
They dropped back down again, and we saw them steadily go from gear 1 to the last 6 points scored in that game in gear 5. That was brilliant finish from Kim and Seosun-jae. Yeah, I mean, they're every threat for this title.
35 minutes played, and it's 21-17, 21-12 to the world #1s. Kim Won-ho and Seosun-jae through to round 2. Round 3. Well, we move on to men's singles next, and speaking of reigning world champions, it's Kunlavut Vititsan who will take to the stage against Uriel Francisco Canjura Artiga of El Salvador. That's what's coming up here on Court 2. You're watching live coverage of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025. We have 4 matches down here on court 2, on to our 5th one of the day. It's men's singles action that's about to get underway here. And it's the reigning world champion, Kunlavut Vititsan, taking on El Salvador's Uriel Francisco Canjura Artiga. That's the match we're about to witness on court 2. Looking at that men's singles draw, and we're talking about the second quarter of the draw, and the winner of this match will take on either Aguirre or Kim Byung-jae of Korea in the second round, potentially Lim Chun-hee or Alwi Farhan. Alwi Farhan or Lim Chun-hee awaiting in round 3. This is, of course, a first round clash and a first look at Kunlavut Vititsan, who's, of course, one of the favorites to retain the medal, the gold medal, because of the kind of season he's had. Remember, he won the silver at the Paris Olympic Games, losing to Victor Axelsen in the final in this very arena. So certainly familiar with how this arena plays, has won on the biggest stages before, and doing really well this year on the tour as well. So all in all, he's got to be one of the top contenders, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's been periods this year where we talked about Kim Won-ho and Sursum Jae earlier. We also referenced An Se-young and that period she had where she just kept winning, just didn't lose for ages. Kunlavut Vititsan